One, the truth. It's a global experience of cyber radio and streaming television. And today, you guys, we got a special guest in our studio today. His name is Yah'Ki. I just met this guy just recently. When I say recently, I mean this weekend. We talked. The guy is amazing to me. He got some great products and services that blew me away to a point where I say, hey, man, I got to have you on the show. We're going to be talking about things that can help you with what's going on right now with the coronavirus, sickness, and illness. This guy is, I call him a healer. You can call him what you want to, but I call this guy a healer. I'm glad he's my friend. Yah'Ki, welcome to 88 The Truth.
Hey, glad to be here. Glad to be here. I like how y'all got this set up too. It look good.
All right. Hey, tell us a little bit, man, about what you do.
So basically what we do is we sell herbal botanicals and products originally grown from the habitat that we originally from, which is from Africa, and we offer these botanicals, these plants to our people, plus the diet that's originally from the original habitat where we come from, to help truly heal and aid the body of sicknesses and disease.
All right. So what should people be trying to do at this point in stage when it comes down to their health? What kind of regimens do you have? What kind of regimens do you have? Tell us about some of the products and services that you offer.
Well, basically, again, like we offer sea plants, offer sea vegetables, we offer diet programs, we offer bladderwrack, sea moss, any type of botanical or what they call herb or plants we offer that's alkaline, that's not acidic, and that's not a hybrid. We offer to our people to literally, basically, in layman's terms, to plumb the body of any mucus and obstructions that's in the body, like parasites, viral loads, microorganisms, bacterium, anything that's keeping the body from healing itself and keeping the body from being properly healthy. These plants actually is what's doing the astringent process and healing the body by way of the diet.
Wow. So basically, you told me the other day you don't even have nothing to do with meats. You don't even eat meats no more.
No. If you actually start understanding what meat is full of proteins. And when understanding the so-called Negro body and getting into what the African American truly supposed to be eating, and if you trace us back down in Africa and you start looking on hieroglyphs and you get into the history of the so-called Negro, we didn't eat meat. And the reason why we didn't eat meat, for one, if you just look at it from a scientific level, is very barbaric. And the blood in the meat, it has so many melanin neurotransmitters in the meat, which means it messes with your psychological process, and it's full of protein. And according to science, I mean, y'all can look this up and just Google it. Protein is actually bad for the kidneys because the kidneys cannot process proteins and filter it. So all these years they've been promoting protein to build muscle, but I don't even go by the word proteins. I like to call it simple amino acid structures, and these are the things you need to build up your body and to build up your health. So
wow. So let me ask you this. Say, for instance, somebody just say, I want to transform myself all the way around. I want to get healthy. I want to start doing the right thing. I want to live a good, healthy life. What type of products and services, what type of regimen would you recommend just regular folk like me? I haven't had any of this before. I'm brand new, just like all our listeners are right now. And we want to know exactly what would you recommend as far as getting involved and getting our health together with your products and services, your company.
First thing I do is I ask you for blood work, because I want to see what your creatinine is. I want to see if your kidneys is functioning right, because without healthy kidneys, you can't cleanse your body of anything, because the kidneys is actually what cleanses and processes the lymphatic system. All diseases, all viruses, all bacterium is a part of the lymphatic system. So once I get your blood work and I check your hemoglobin, your hemocreatinine, and make sure your iron levels and things are up, and if your kidneys are working properly, the first thing I'm gonna tell you to do is to change your diet. Stop eating what we was told to eat and what we was taught to eat, and let's start eating what they're eating in our original land, what grows in our original land. Because again, I mean, this is not a big secret, but we're not from America. And I'm not being anti-America or anti-socialism or nothing. I'm just speaking facts here. So Yahweh, the Most High, created us and put us in specific geographical locations for a reason. So anything that grows in that geographical location where you come from, that's the food that you're supposed to eat. So the first thing I do is I change your diet, get off of the dairy products.
Okay.
Dairy products is one of the number one cancerous causing things in America right now.
Wow.
Back away from the meats.
Okay.
And if you choose to still eat meat, make sure that it's not hybrided meat. Make sure it's not GMO, genetically modified. Make sure they're not putting any type of steroids in them to grow them faster. Make sure it's not pesticides in them.
Right.
You see, that eat clean meat if you can. But I'm strictly against meat because, again, it produces proteins and transmitters inside of them. If you actually go inside of a slaughterhouse and you see what they're doing to the meat before you get it, they killing them in these animals it's called stress meat. They release hormones and their adrenal glands release cortisone and cortisol, and this thing is called stress meat. So when you eat them, you are literally eating them hormones, and that's why we walking around and we have anxiety problems and we got fidgeting problems and twitching problems and can't sleeposomnia, because it's what we're eating. All diseases trace back to what we've been putting in our mouths. Because when they took us over here on the boats, they didn't bring our food. They didn't bring our food, no clothes, no nothing. We just came over here and we adapted to another culture, a whole nother culture, whether it be food, whether it be religion, whether it be anything. So we literally have lost our identity as a people, and we're eating what we've been taught to eat and not what originally grows in our habitat. And that's what's wrong with us.
Wow. So once we get off the meat, what type of program do you have? And you already been talking to me. You're gonna be working with me. I'm gonna be working with you.
Most
hey,
definitely.
brother, I tell you right now, I feel just more comfortable just knowing you
Oh,
as far as my health is concerned.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So tell me some things that the normal person that you offer can go about as far as the process, what type of products and services they have, what type of routine you have. What would you recommend for a person like me?
For you, I recommend my amino acid therapeutic package. The amino acid therapeutic package is a simple package that basically cleans and reconstructs your DNA. So when you get into DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. That's what makes up the building blocks of life and what builds you up. So the body consists of cells. The cells create different organs create the body. So you're 150 trillion cells. I need to cleanse all your cells. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna cleanse your blood. I'm gonna offer you a blood purifier. Second thing I'm gonna do, I have to open up your kidneys to get all of them metabolic processes of what we call acids or the acidic environment out of your body. So I need to open up your kidneys. I'm gonna offer you my intercellular cleanse. After that, we need to build up because you're gonna be fatigued of all of these things. So I'm gonna offer you my brain, nerve, and adrenal. And then we have to do the revitalizing process, which is what we truly, our number one seller is amazing idea. I actually got it by being inspired by Dr. Sabi. It's called the 3 bitters. And the 3 bitters is what's really selling off the shelf right now because it's like an all-in-one getting your body together type healing.
This is the package we talked about.
That's the package we talked about. So I offer you the amino acid package, which is going to cleanse intracellular cleanse on your entire body.
Wow. So I feel a lot better after I'm all said and done.
Yes, most definitely, man. I mean, like within the first 2 days, just having the botanicals in you because they're alkaline. Alkaline stands for basically you have a pH scale or what they call a pH spectrum, and it stands for pH stands for potential hydrogen. So from 1 to 6 is acidic. 7 is the neutral point, and from 8 to 14 is alkaline. Alkaline comes from the word alkaloid. The alkaloid just means electricity because we are electrical vehicles. That's why I say if you go into cardiac, God forbid, but if you go into cardiac arrest right now, what they're going to do? They're going to get electrical charge and they're going to bring you back. Showing you that the nervous system is the electrical conductivity inside of our bodies that keep us healthy, that keep us alive. So all I'm doing is offering you electricity, oxygen by the way of iron phosphate. Iron phosphate is basically like a melatonin. Iron is the only electrical magnetic mineral inside of our bodies. So the body consists of 102 minerals. So if I give you something like the purple sea moss, have over 92 minerals in it. But if I can get iron phosphate in you, what iron does, all the other trace minerals magnetate towards it because it's an electrical magnet. It's electrical magnetic. And then you get your minerals inside of you. Now your blood is flowing properly. Now you're able to think quicker on your feet. No more brain fog. No more kidney functioning problems. It's all about minerals, alkaloids, and electrolytes. That's what keep us alive. And that's what keep our electricity and our nervous system up and stimulated.
So let me tell you something, man. In most people's bathroom, they open the cabinet up, they got all type of medicine, all type of people got allergies out here, they got all type of medicine in their cabinets. Now that this coronavirus is out, they saying for the most part they want to have the mucinex and all those things. But from what I gather from you, I just need your products and services instead of all that stuff in my medicine cabinet.
Yeah, and just for air's sake and just to respect everybody, on my personal channel I talk about that a lot. But I will say this, like even if I offer you one of my products, legally I can't tell you not to take nobody else's medicine, especially when it comes to big pharma and the pharmaceutical
we know
companies.
How that works.
I know how that works. So what I tell you is at least take our herbs at least an hour and a half before you take your regimen. And if the doctors allow you a stepping off or a weaning process, then do that. But I mean, if you look up what's in these chemical medicines that the pharmaceutical companies making, guess what's in them? It's botanicals, it's herbs. If you look up the ingredients that makes them up, they're doing the same thing I'm doing.
Exactly.
Only thing that they're doing, they're adding preservatives and they're adding chemicals to them to keep them lasting longer. And that comes with some, man, the side effects from these chemicals will basically bring your body into more sickness because it's acidic. Since we came over here from Africa, we've been living in an acidic environment. And I mean, we literally burning alive. Inflammation. Anytime you hear itis, that's inflammation.
Right.
We see blasting. We see mildews. It's ironic. The same thing that Deuteronomy 28 tells us about all these curses that fell on a certain people. We're going through these things because when we left from our habitat, we left our food there. We left our culture there. We left our home remedies there, which would be the botanicals.
Exactly.
So it's best to stay as natural as possible because you are a carbon being. So if you are a carbon being, you're made of carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. That's the CHO arrangement. That's what the Chinese call it the chi. That's what brings up the vitality of the body. It's electrical. So meaning anything you eat need to be electrical. Any of your thought processes need to be electrical. Any relationships you have to be electrical.
I like
because your diet consists of more than what you just put in your body. You digest your environment.
Exactly.
You see the garden. What happened? She ate from the wrong tree. And this is speaking spiritually here. So you see that your diet consists way more than that.
So what I want to do, man, is I know if anybody's feeling like I'm feeling, I'm super excited about everything you're doing. So before we take a break, I want you to tell us, how do we get in contact with you? I mean, I talked to you this weekend and you are one busy guy. I mean, you guys, I hate to brag, but the guy got a laboratory out of this world. And I was so excited about it. I came over there for something else, and next thing you know, I say, man, you need to be on the show. So tell the listeners, man, how they can learn more about you. You have any social media sites you're on? Tell us how to get in contact.
So on Facebook, my personal Facebook page is where a lot of my personal things where I can speak so-called freely from. They say Yah'Ki Hickman, YAHKI space HICKMAN on my Facebook page. Then I have a verified blue check page, which is just under Yah'Ki period, YAHKI. You can reach me on Instagram at Yah'Ki Awaken LLC, and you can also always reach my website and call my office. We have an amazing staff. Shout out to my rib and shout out to my mama, my sister, and just everybody that's just been putting their hands to the plow and really getting this done. It's www.yahkiawaken.com, www.yahkiawakened.com. Hit us up, book a consultation. You can call the office number and either Kawhi be there to assist you, and if you book a consultation, I'll most definitely be there to assist you.
What's the telephone number once again?
The telephone number is, I don't even know by heart, but I do got a card.
Do you have a Facebook? Hold on. Do you have a Facebook page that they can go to as well?
Yes. The Facebook page is Yah'Ki Hickman again, and then the verified page is just regular Yah'Ki, and our office number is 888-360-4448.
And how are you spelling your name?
YAHKI, literally like Yah and Yahweh, Yah'Ki.
Awesome. So I tell you what I want to do is this. You have made this thing a family affair.
Yeah.
We just had a meeting right before we came on the air, and you was telling me that you took your family and got your family involved in this business. Tell us about how it's a family affair. We love family affair.
Man, I love it, man. And it's basically group economics. Basically, you keep the money not only inside of your community and inside of your own ethnicity group, but let's narrow it down. If I'm making money and we're doing something positive for the community, it shouldn't be no way or reason that my mama is working for another company.
Wow.
So I made my mama quit her job.
I like it.
I made my wife quit her job.
Wow.
my sister.
Mm.
So my whole family is working for me, and man, it's beautiful because like we get to see each other every day,
That's
and
awesome.
we get to joke around, and we just have a lot of fun, and we putting positive energy out there. And if for those that know me, we believe wholeheartedly in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. So on every last of our cards, we writing healing scriptures on there from the book of Psalms.
Wow.
And it's literally like have that spiritual base plus that love put together between us, and then we put all this positive electrical energy on the herbs, man. It's beautiful.
Hey, you know what? I can make a friend in 5 minutes, but I'm not attracted and drawn to a person like I was with you.
Yeah,
I haven't been knowing you 48 hours, man. I feel like you're my brother.
You are, hey, man, for real. It was most definitely electrical, man.
Yeah.
It's most definitely electrical. And then the way you walked in, man, you walked in like $1 million, man.
Hey,
you made me feel rich. I'm like, man, I feel rich.
It's 2 million, man, brother. You can't count.
2 million. You see why you gotta love them, though? You gotta love them.
Hey, you guys, you are on 88.1 The Truth. I'm Les Morgan on the Les CEO Show. We got our friend, our guest, my new brother from another mother in the studio, Yah'Ki, and we'll be right back with you. But before we do that, one more time, give them that telephone number, how to get in contact with you.
Get in contact with me on our office phone line at 888-360-4448.
You're listening to the Les CEO Show on 88.1 The Truth. It's a cut for a minute. Good job, man. So when we come back, we talking